everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Ayana Michelle, or Elevated Planner, here on YouTube, and I am back at it again with another video. I hope you guys love these videos. If you do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, that way be notified every single time I upload, and leave me sweet comments down below because girl, we like to chat. So today's video, I'm jumping right on in, is a little bit different. Normally I do this type of stuff off camera and then I just come back and show you guys, and pretty much if you read the title, I am rearranging, reorganizing, reallocating my budget, not only my budget but my finances, and kind of what I want to do with it and how I plan to go about it. I do this every couple of weeks, months at this point, because I feel like my needs, as far as my financial needs, are constantly changing, y'all. I literally can't wait till I get to a place where we're situated. We are situated in our finances, we are situated in our budget, and it's not constantly evolving in the sense that it's changing like every other week. Like, and I don't mean like, oh, I have more income, so I have more money I'm working with. That I want to manifest right now. I want to manifest that. I want more money to be working with, but in a sense that I have so many different priorities and my priorities keep changing. But another part will be life. I just don't want it to happen every month, okay? So I am pretty much, I just have me this notebook, and as you can see, she's getting used. Pretty much, girl, I just said that 3 times already. I am kind of deciding how I want to go about my debt plan, payoff, and things of that nature. So I apologize for the sun, y'all. I'm gonna zoom you guys in for a few seconds so we can look solely at, oh, look at my camera. Come on, I just want you to do it exactly where I said. Thank you. Let me move this up so y'all can see. When it comes to my debt, I long story short, I want to purchase a house, whether it is a townhome or a single story. I kind of want to start with a townhome, only because I feel like that's going to be more manageable for me. I'd be living alone, you know. Of course, my boyfriend would come over, whatever, but I eventually want to purchase a house, and I need to get debt free in order to do that. So I kind of need to just set the plan and work towards the plan, right? And don't falter on the plan, because it's real easy for me to get caught up. Oh, I want to do this, I want to go there, I want to do that, I want to spend this. Blech, girl, no. We got goals that we're trying to reach. So I want to honestly have my debt paid off by the end of the year. And I know that's aggressive, guys. That is super aggressive, because I have credit card debt, I have student loan debt, and I also have a car note that I'm trying to pay off. But if there's a plan, there's a way, and with God on my side, what can go wrong? Okay, so I'm about to go into my credit card tracker just really quickly, and pretty much we're gonna decide what we're gonna do with my credit cards once my bills are paid off. So my Best Buy credit card is currently sitting at a balance of $3,331.85 because I just made a payment. My Capital One J, ooh, I think I just spent money on there. Y'all, don't be like me. I lost my ID and my debit card over the weekend. Don't ask me how. I'm still trying to track back. Hold on. I'm still trying to track back to how, but I ended up having to order a new ID and a debit card. Okay, so my Capital One J has $831.50. And I'm gonna set here because I gotta order some stuff. Actually, I really don't need to order nothing. So actually, never mind. I was going to order some new equipment for filming content with, but girl, we're going to thug it out with what we got until we can get something else. So I'm actually not going to do that. And then I accidentally had, it wasn't an accident, I had to put some purchases on my other credit card that I'm so sad because I just paid it off. But some of the stuff will get paid off here shortly. So I actually am planning to pay the balance. So the card limit is $500 minus $190. Is that a 9? Oh girl, it didn't get no sunlight. You can't. calculator. 500. Y'all see that? How y'all tell what the number? Y'all see that? Lord. Those calculators that you need sunlight for it to work. Okay, 500 minus 194.36. 300. Wait, is that what I'm gonna do? I put $300 on there. So my available credit is, there we go. I did not need to do that math. 194.36. That's how much I've spent that I need to pay off. And then my self credit card, I'm about to check that balance really quick. I don't think, oh, I do have a couple of charges that hit this card. $13 hit the card. So my available balance is $788.78. Okay. So that's how much I have to, oh wait. Girl, I'm tripping. Girl, I did do that right. I was supposed to write how much I owe. So I owe $305.64 here. Sorry, y'all. This is why I do it offline first, so that way y'all don't have to see the mess ups and the shamblesness of it. And $13.52 is how much I have left to pay on that one. Okay, y'all. I'm good. I'm back. Okay. So these are the credit cards that I'm working to pay off. And then I'm actually just going to write over here really quick, other. And I have my student loans. And then I have my car note. And technically I have a student loan bill that's sitting in collections. We're gonna have to see about that one. Okay, so I don't know. Actually, let me just go ahead and look up the exact amount that is on each card. It's not going to take me that long at all. I say card, each debt. I haven't actually checked the balance of some of these in a long time, so it's good to look. All right, so my car note, I owe $11,678.66 left on that one. And then my student loans, let me go log in really quick, see how much this balance is. This one taking a little longer. Okay, this balance is $52,481.34. So in all, I need to pay off, I was using my work phone, but now I'm using my actual phone. 3331.85 plus 331.50 plus 305.64 plus 13.52. So these is $68,142.51. So we have paid about a good $2,000 of this since I last did this math, so that's good to know. So this is what I have to pay off by the end of the year. How in the world I'm gonna do that, I don't know, but if there's a will, there's a way. And that's all I'm going to say. So then moving down here really quick, I want to allocate certain credit cards that's going to pay my bills, because it would just help me in the long run. I have some things asterisk starred, if you want to call it that, and whatnot, because some of this stuff, I was looking for my highlighters and it just dawned on me that they're in my book bag, and my book bag is in the car, and I have some more highlighters, but these two here, my dad's bills and my BG and E bill fluctuates, which is why I started that way. So certain bills I've learned can only be linked to my bank account. So I'm going to open up a separate bank account that all of my bill money is going to go into, including these, even the ones that are going to hit my credit card. And that's the account everything is going to pull out of to pay things, rather than it being linked to my main bank account. I think it's just smart to have a separate bill account, completely not linked to my actual account. They're both my accounts, but yeah, you know. So I'm going to decide, this one is going to be new account. So we're going to decide right now. I'm going to do this to a credit card, and I actually already picked this one because I'm going to do it this month. This is going to go to my self credit card. I think I did this earlier. Cash stuffing purposes, so I'm just gonna write cash. Y'all, I'm sorry, this is crazy. Let's see here. So I think that's that. The total of all of these, mind you, we don't want to go over my limits. My self limit is $850. So $293, $186, and then $131. So that's only $600 of that limit. So that feels good to me, especially since I'll be paying it off every month. As far as my other ones, my car note, let me think. I theoretically could pay my car note on my credit card, but it will charge a fee. It will charge a fee, which is why I have it linked to my bank account. So I think I'm just gonna let it stay on my bank account. So I think that will be fine. BG and E I could put towards a credit card. There's like a bunch of like little ones. I want one that's just for like yearly subscriptions, and I think I'm gonna do my Capital One S for yearly subscriptions because they don't total that much. So that's gonna be 90. Let's see. Then I'm just gonna round this up to $40 here. Canva is 120, and I think that's $20. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this on Capital One S. Literally, y'all, I'm not even gonna hold you. This is literally chaos that I go through to figure this stuff out. I picked this one. S. I actually could probably do these monthly ones on there too, because that's literally not that much. It's what, $24? So I'm gonna do this on here. So all of my subscriptions are gonna sit on my Capital One. Y'all, look how crazy I'm writing. It's because I have to turn it, but I want y'all to see, so don't judge my handwriting right now. This is me trying to write straight. Okay, so all of those are gonna hit my Capital One S account. And maybe I'll just do myself for all the other bills. Because I was 8. how much did that total? 293 plus 186 plus 331. That was 610. If this stayed at 120, that would put me at 730. That's getting charged to this credit card a month. And then if I do the 45 plus the 6, that's 781. We're still under my limit. We're not within that 30%. But like I said, these are going to get paid off every month because they're bills I already have to pay. So I still have to put my money aside for it. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to charge it to your credit card and forget it. No, I still have to put the money aside. All the money is going to go into my new account, and it's just going to auto draft out of that account to pay it. So I'm okay with putting this towards my self account. So now I'm literally only going to be using 2 credit cards, and then I'm trying to think how I want to do my P.O. Box one. That's going to be charged every 6 months. For now, I think I'm just going to do new account. I'm just going to leave the money in the account and then just go pay it, because I have to actually go to the post office to pay it. So I think that's fine. So that's how I'm going to establish my bills and how I'm going to pay them once I have all of my debt paid off. Now, for example, my my self one, it only has a balance of $13.52 left on it. So I'm going to pay that in full and start transferring these bills over to it now, this month. And then I'm going to start that process. My Capital One S, I just paid it off, but then I had to charge a couple of things to it. So it has a balance of $305. I think I'm going to be able to pay like $200 on this. And so I have $105 left to pay off before I can move the subscriptions to there. So we'll have to see about that. And then my other 2 credit cards, my Best Buy and my Capital One J. So my Best Buy has a limit. Oh, y'all can't see. My Best Buy has a limit of $3,500 and my Capital J has a limit of $1,300. And initially I wanted to pay like my rent and stuff with those because they had higher limits, but they need to stay linked to an account. So that's fine with me. I'll just have 2 credit cards that have some money on there that I have access to if I need it. I think I get, well, not think, I know I get cash back on this one, and I think I get cash back on this one, but I know for a fact I get cash back on this one. So I will probably use this one, just for FYI, I will probably use this one for expenses like gas, groceries. If we eat out or something like that, we'll get charged to this account, and then I will pay that off every month as well. And I may just let the other one sit stagnant unless I need it. I also want to move, so I kind of want to let that one sit a little bit stagnant, so that way if I got the furniture or stuff like that, or moving costs or something like that, that I don't completely have enough saved up for at the time because I want to purchase a home, I have some money somewhere, right? So that is my goal. This is what I'm going to do with them as these credit cards get paid off. And then, like I said, I'll keep paying the credit cards. And then I'm going to focus on paying these debts. I'm probably going to move to my car note first since it's a smaller amount. I am going to go smallest to largest. That's how I've been doing them. And it's been working pretty well for me. I know some people do biggest to smallest, but I'm going to do smallest to biggest. So after I get all my credit cards paid off, I'm going to move on to my car note. And then we're going to tackle this big beast. This big beast right here, these which is these the student loans. So that is everything for how I am budgeting. Y'all, look how y'all see all these scratch marks on my desk. That is literally because of the coils. Like, I'm so sick. I'm so sick. But I have some envelopes right now. So as far as which envelopes I'm keeping and which ones I'm getting rid of, if you guys have not been following me, I do have a little Etsy shop where I sell these and all these envelopes that you're looking at right now, but these savings challenge binders. I was going back and forth if I was going to complete this or not, because like I said, I'm really trying to pay down debts, but I am going to go ahead and complete this, and because I do need an emergency fund that I don't have, and you'll save over a little over $1,000 at the end of this. So I'm going to still use this as an emergency fund because that's still important to me, especially since I'm going to be getting rid of some of my other sinking funds that I have. I think it's really important to build up an emergency fund. So I am personally going to be trying to complete this as soon as possible and not necessarily as the months go by, but we'll see how that goes. All of these envelopes, which are my bill envelopes, will stay because they're literally all of my bills, so those aren't changing. In here, I think it's important to keep a car maintenance envelope, so I will be keeping that. Church is important, so I'm going to keep that too. This is where I put like my tithe money and things like that nature. So that's gonna stay. Credit cards is how I'm paying my credit cards off, and just no money actually stays in this envelope 9 times out of 10. I normally just keep the tracker so I can keep track of what I'm paying down. It works for me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it that way. Fuel, because I've been picking up Uber Eats as a form to get extra money, I need to make sure I have gas money, so this will stay. Household, I was going to redecorate my current apartment, but because debt is such a priority for me, my apartment has everything that I need in it, so this is not a priority for me. As sad as I am to see her go, because I did really want to decorate it, but I'd rather put that money towards my new home when I'm ready for it, because it's still gonna be a while, y'all. Like, even though I'm trying to pay my debt off at the end of this year, I then still have to save up enough money to put down on an apartment. I mean, on a home. So it's probably gonna be a good 2 years in the making before I'm actually able to purchase a home. And then of course it depends on the market rates and all this other jazz and whatnot. But I can't do anything until I get out of debt. And the reason why I say I can't do anything until I get out of debt is because my debt takes up a good, like, almost half of my income. Like, my bills and expenses, mainly my debt, takes up, it, like, it's just holding me in shackles, guys. It's holding me in shackles. So I need it to go. She gotta be gone. We can't have her. Technically, my credit cards aren't even included in my bills because it's out of my range with all the other bills that I have going on. So I'm working through it to try to alleviate some of that and bring in more income, because the problem is, even though I've gotten promotions and stuff, I've also gained more bills since then. So it feels like I'm struggling, even though what my salary range is not struggle bus for especially somebody my age. But we struggling. We on a struggle bus. So I'm trying to clear it all up and get to a point where my bills and expenses are only taking up a good 30% of my income. It's a work in progress. We're on this journey. We're gonna do it together. So she got to go for now, but she'll be back. 1 month ahead is also going to come out for now because of the way I'm switching my bills. It is still good to become 1 month ahead, but I think I'm gonna pull this back out when we're ready to start saving for the new home, and I'll get a month ahead on all of those bills and expenses. So now we have some money that I am honestly going to put towards debt. Like I said, that's important. Oh, and P.O. Box is staying because, like I said, this is a monthly subscription. So I gotta make sure, not monthly, it is a, what is it called? Yeah, Jesus. I have to renew it every 6 months. So I have to make sure I'm putting money aside for it so that I have enough money when it's time to pay it. Especially since I'm not gonna be putting on a credit card. But even if I do, I still wanna pay off the credit card. So either way, I need the money. So I'm gonna leave this one here. And we're gonna put this money towards credit cards. So I have 100, that's not 100, 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. I have $165 right here. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna pay the $13 that's on my self credit card that I owe, get that balance to 0, so that way I can start moving some of those bills to that card and then start paying that off every month. I did do the math, and it's another reason why I'm doing it that way, because I can pay the full balance. Just for a little background, guys, I could pay the full balance on my credit card, and that way I can split my checks up and split that amount in half, so that way by the time it's time to pay off the credit card, I have the full balance, which leaves me a lot more wiggle room to stuff envelopes, to pay debt and things of that nature. It's not that much, girl, but it's more than I had, because before, the way my bills were set up, literally whatever was due that week or that week until the next check came, I had to use that one check. I was literally paycheck to paycheck, so there was no wiggle room, not even, girl, for a crumb of groceries, not even. So we still struggling on that front, but I have freed up a little bit more money for myself doing it this way rather than the other way. So I digress, but I'm gonna pay off the $13.52 to get that completely paid. And then I have, like I said, where'd my little bunny go? I have $200 that I can pay towards that one credit card, my self credit card. The bill is $105. So what I'm going to do, $305. So I don't have $13 right here, but 13, what was this? 181, what? 60, 120, 40, 50, 55, 60. Oh wait, I can't even count. 120, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61. I have 161 minus the 13. I already have $200, so I have $105.64. I'm just gonna round that up to $106. So I'm gonna subtract 106 to pay that. So then I have a balance of $42, which then I'm going to put towards my Journey card. So then this is gonna come down an extra $40, and these two cards will be completely paid for, and we'll just keep working. Then I'll literally only have my Best Buy and my Capital One J card to pay off throughout the month. And that's why I only have those two here in this envelope. So I'm gonna actually just, I'm not gonna fold it, but I am gonna set that money aside, and I am gonna fill out this card. I just made a $40 payment to this card because I had a health envelope because I had therapy, but I'm no longer going to therapy. So I pulled that money out and I paid on the card. So on today, we're gonna make another payment on this card. It's gonna be for, how much was it? It was $42, so it'll be $42. So I have a balance of 831.50. Oops, 831.50 minus 42. So then my new balance on this card will be $789.05. And because there's still balances, I will be getting charged interest. So when I have interest that hits these accounts, you'll see these balances up and down until I can get them completely paid off. So that is what I got working with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of a lot, but I just need to get myself on track. I got goals that I want to complete and start doing. I also want to start like traveling and stuff more. So excuse me guys, I want to start traveling and stuff more. So we need to get debt out the way, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that if we're held in the shackles of debt. So that is my goal, that is my plan. I hope you guys like this video. I know it's a little unorthodox for the type of content that I have been posting, but let me know if you guys like to see going through some of these changes, like me posting it. If y'all don't really care to see something like this, girl, I won't feel bad. I'll just keep doing it offline. Like, I still do it, I have to do it anyway. It's a little chaotic because you're seeing it as I'm making it. I could come, I guess I could pre-do it and then come bring it to you a little bit more pre-er. So just let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I hope you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. Again, don't forget to turn on your post notification to be notified every single time I upload, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.